In the heart of Pyongyang, North Korea, stands a menacing skyscraper dominating the capital city's skyline. The Ryugyong Hotel, an abandoned pyramid-shaped tower meant to house over 3,000 luxury rooms and 5 revolving restaurants offering breathtaking views. But at 330 meters tall, just about the height of the Eiffel Tower, the hotel still remains unoccupied despite reaching its planned height back in 1992. Decades later today, the unfinished structure sits as a major eyesore in the heart of the city, a painful reminder of the country's failed ambition. But what was the reason behind the construction of this architectural monstrosity? How did it earn the nickname the Hotel of Doom? Why does it still remain unoccupied after so many decades? And will the time ever come when it finally opens its doors? In the late 1980s, during the Cold War, tensions were running high between Chinese and Soviet Union-supported North Korea and United States-backed South Korea. The division of the Korean peninsula into North and South crystallized the ideological divide between communism and capitalism, giving rise to a bitter rivalry for prestige and legitimacy on the global stage. In the South, Ssangyong Group had completed its construction of what was then the world's tallest hotel, the Westin Stamford in Singapore. To add fuel to the fire, just 2 years later, its capital city Seoul hosted the 1988 Summer Olympics. It was during this time that there were talks of an even grander structure set to eclipse South Korea's capitalist achievements. The Ryugyong Hotel, a 105-story skyscraper with an estimated cost of $750 million that would claim a new world record as the tallest hotel and serve as a powerful testament to North Korea's socialist ideals and economic prowess. Along with this mega project, the country also organized the 1989 World Festival of Youth and Students, a socialist version of the Olympics. It was clear that these were targeted political responses meant to compete with South Korea's accomplishments. And the North might have stood a fighting chance if the Ryugyong Hotel had actually opened on schedule in 1992. But that's a big if, especially considering its cursed nickname, the Hotel of Doom. Despite the innocent origin of its name, meaning capital of willows, the Ryugyong Hotel has earned a more sinister nickname, the Hotel of Doom. The project has been plagued by engineering problems like crooked elevator shafts, exacerbated by economic strains following the collapse of its biggest ally and main funding source. To save on material costs, concrete rather than steel was used, leading to construction complications when building modifications were needed. Its visual appearance also perpetuated its dark reputation. The 75-degree slopes mimicked the flared wings of a bat threatening to attack on command, and its dull concrete structure was exposed with no windows or fixtures. Although the building reached its full architectural height in 1992, the year it was scheduled to open, the behemoth stood vacant like a menacing monster towering over the city, eerily similar to the regime's imposing presence on its people. In 2008, after 16 years of inactivity, construction unexpectedly resumed with Egyptian firm Orascom leading the way. The conglomerate was contracted to build North Korea's 3G network, and as part of a reported $400 million deal with the government, it was tasked with installing exterior glass and metal panels. The result was a sleek and futuristic pyramid, though there's mixed opinions on this one. Some say it looks like a willow tree. Others call it the missile launch pad. But if you ask me, it kind of reminds me of the Lord of the Rings Eye of Sauron Tower. But more on that later. A widely held belief is that it was actually built in the shape of a mountain, reportedly to symbolize the birthplace of Kim Jong-il, father of the current North Korean leader. Supposedly, Kim was born in a secret military camp on Paektu Mountain, North Korea, though many believe he was actually born in Russia. But that, my friends, is a story for another day. Since 2012, rumors have swirled now and again of a grand opening for the Ryugyong Hotel. Luxury hotel group Kempinski announced it would run the hotel and have it partially open in mid-2013, but later pulled out of the deal, blaming market conditions in North Korea. Then in 2016, a representative of Orascom visited the site and some rooms appeared to be lit up at night, suggesting ongoing activity. The next year, 2 new access roads were connected to the hotel, and similar signs of construction work around the area further fueled speculations of a possible opening. But then one night in 2018, amidst the dark city fog erupts the monolith with the North Korean flag beaming from LED lights at the pyramid top. In the months that followed, the hotel soon became a giant propaganda machine, displaying hours of political slogans and party symbols every night. In 2019, new signage bearing the hotel's name and logo was installed at its main entrance, but there's been no activity since. It appears then that the Ryugyong Hotel has a newfound purpose as the ultimate propaganda tool for Kim Jong-un. As alluded to earlier, the building is not too dissimilar from the Eye of Sauron that hangs high in the skies of Mordor. To some, it represents the regime's unceasing vigilance and chokehold the dictator has on its citizens across generations. Just like the piercing eye, the regime is always watching, always listening. To others, the planned luxury hotel signifies the opulence enjoyed only by the dear leader, with its glossy exterior and flashing bright lights, teasing the impoverished people of a better life that lies just beyond the border. The Ryugyong Hotel was meant to be the Hermit Nation's flagship hotel with luxury accommodations and world-class restaurants to attract foreign investors and visitors. But the rest of the world can't be fooled. All this flashy construction simply won't build a new squeaky clean image for North Korea. Today, the structure sits useless against the Pyongyang skyline as one of the tallest unoccupied buildings in the world. And after all these decades, the same question remains. Will the Ryugyong Hotel ever open its doors? So what do you think about North Korea's Hotel of Doom? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.